Memorial Day 2019, early in the morning, tornadoes swept through Dayton and Dayton area, surrounding area, and destroyed the only two remaining adult entertainment facilities in Harrison Township. Harrison Township has had a reputation for several decades as being a source for men who want to engage in some kind of activity that we won't talk about. And so they had massage parlors here in the 1980s, and I was involved then in trying to get rid of those. They're gone. They've been gone for quite a while, but they've been replaced by things that aren't quite as bad, but still. Anyway, the tornado took out the only two remaining adult entertainment centers. One was totally destroyed, the living room up on North Dixie Drive, and this building here was not totally destroyed, but significant damage, especially to the roof and the insides. So the roof has been repaired and replaced with sections of it. And the insides we've cleaned out a lot, but there's still a lot to do. So we're going to try and walk around and see what we can see. We don't have much light. We don't have any electricity in here. So, Henry, you want to carry the flashlight?
Sure. Next.
This first room on the northwest corner of the building is a storage area, and we're repurposing it as a chapel. Our architect has taken the building layout and kept the walls inside where they are and just repurposing it. So as I say, this room was used as a storage area. It has a new roof over it, up there high in the sky someplace. And the plan is to use it for a chapel. That's the double doors, exterior doors, pointing right toward the shrine. So what I'm leading up to saying is that by having this building, I have restrooms now. I don't have them, they're not here, they're destroyed. But I don't have to build a separate building for the restrooms for the shrine. That's good. This opens up to a large, would be a conference room. We could all wet because the roof has not been secured here, and we're still getting rainwater in here, this part of it. But there's all kinds of, this is a concrete block building, very sturdy, has a fire suppression system in it, very expensive, has lots of ductwork.
Okay. Yep.
There's lots of wiring that has to come down and be thrown away. So, according to the drawings we've seen, you can have 300 people in here for a conference. This building was used as a brewery at one point. And apparently, a lot of this equipment and the electric panels and so forth that came in that were damaged by the scavengers. But this is a lot of kitchen equipment, commercial kitchen equipment, which we put on the internet and hope to sell. But like I said, a lot of it's been damaged by the tornado and the scavengers.
Oh, yeah.
I think they took the compressors out of refrigerators and freezers, big fire suppression system pipes. So
Okay.
it's a good building. Here's another exterior door. We've had to work hard to secure the doors so that people can't get in. If they get in, they can't get out.
Is it better to have this building than to build new?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Is-
the exterior is fine. Look at all
Okay.
these walls, all the utilities are here. Yeah, people asked, well, are you going to tear it down? Just no, it's a good building. I mean, it is the maximum thing you would take out everything in the inside and just rebuild the inside. But we don't even have to do that because a lot of the inside is good.
Yeah.
I mean, look, to replace just to replace that fire suppression system would be
That looks like a good pipe right
$50,000 maybe. And so I think we're doing the right thing. I think Mary
Did,
Mary destroyed one of these facilities completely, but she left this one not destroyed. She left it usable. So she was telling us what to do.
here.
I think.
If there was no tornado, would they still be here?
Well, the insurance company gave them a choice. Either we'll give you X amount of dollars if you rebuild it,
Okay.
and we'll give you half of that if you just walk away and resell it or sell it. So they chose to sell it.
That's after the tornado. But
After.
what were they going to do before the tornado?
Well, before the tornado, let's say a year or two, maybe 2 years ago, they lost their liquor license.
Okay.
And so that really reduced their income, reduced the profitability of the business. So they were waiting out a year before they could reapply when the tornado hit. But they were already reopened as a bring your own bottle club, supposedly a private club.
Mhm.
Although they're advertising on the internet, so I guess if you came in and signed your name and gave them $20, you were a member of the private club.
Okay.
But that was not as profitable by any means of having your liquor license. So they operated that way until the tornado, and then of course they couldn't continue to operate because too much damage. And they just had to do something.
Okay. Did they go somewhere else to start something? anew?
Yes, they definitely did go someplace else. In fact, I've heard that surrounding communities like New Carlisle, Beaver Creek, south of town, now have strip clubs like the one that was here. Because there's no more in Harrison Township. So that doesn't mean they quit doing their business. It means they just moved to communities that don't have strict zoning laws that would keep them out. So those communities are now trying to figure out how to get them out.
So what's the next step?
The next step is to get this building operational and get the shrine operational. We've been putting off work on the shrine property itself because of this. Came up an opportunity that I couldn't let go. We couldn't let go. And
Right.
it's been a challenge to secure it,
Right.
to negotiate with the sellers, the owners.
I remember the trustee, that board meeting.
Yes.
We went to, and there was talk about what's going to happen to this building, and I'm glad that's been resolved.
Yeah, I don't even remember that. I just remember that they finally approved the use of the
Right.
shrine site
Uh-huh.
as a worship
Right.
site.
Right.
Their code book didn't have shrine in it. They had worship site as the closest thing they could find in the code book to
Mhm.
designate that property
Right.
use. So we're in the kitchen area for the business that was here, and we'd like to have a small kitchen area in the visitor center and some availability of food, or at least the ability to bring in a caterer and serve a large group of people. So some of this equipment might be used for that, or replaced, probably get new stuff. There's a restaurant supply depot right across the exit ramp from the shrine site, and I have a dream of asking them to donate equipment for the visitor center.
Okay.
So I'd like to show you another area. Well, this room had a lot of furniture in it. It was a storage room. So there's these high chairs, there's benches, there's more chairs, stuffed chairs over there. There's a stage here where they had performers of some kind, and the audio visual equipment. Here's in the ceiling.
Do you know what the building was originally?
Well, I don't know about original, the Howard Johnson's Motel was at the,
Uh-huh.
what is now the Shrine site. And this was a restaurant associated with the motel.
Okay.
You can still see the little bit of orange on the shingles on the roof, the metal shingles on the edges of them. Many of those shingles that were on the roof are now gone, and we've replaced them by taking some off the back of the part of that roof. It's a metal shingle. So these are all windows along here. So we have to figure out whether we're going to replace them with windows or something else. And this is equipment, I suppose, that they somehow used for their entertainment. And there's a little bar here. This area we're going to convert to a book and gift store.
Okay.
So it's a pretty good size area. I think somebody would be happy to have it.
Yeah.
And eventually, there'll be lots of people come here.
Do you have any staff in mind to help you?
Any staff? No,
No.
no staff.
You're it.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean, I've got a lot of consultants. I have a lot of
Okay.
friends, a few donors. I need more donors. Mary needs more donors. Lots of donors.
Right.
And this was just part of the storage area, which I suppose would be a storage area for the bookstore. Or could be lots of benches and chairs and stuff. Window, other exterior door. So has a lot of potential.